Wa michezo Ababu Namwamba atakumbukwa kwa kutayarisha sheria ya michezo pamoja na kufanikisha mradi wa Talanta Hela. Mwanasheria huyu mwenye umri wa miaka 49 pia alianzisha safari muhimu ya ujenzi wa viwanja nchini. Ripota wetu Taoni anaangazia baadhi ya mafanikio na changamoto alizokumbana nazo akiwa katika jumba la Talanta Plaza.
Ababu Tofik Tera Pius Namwamba anasherehekea kuzaliwa kwake mwezi huu na ameridhika na miaka mitatu kwa ujumla aliyohudumu kama waziri wa michezo. Mwanasheria huyu wa masuala ya kikatiba na masuala ya haki za binadamu alihudumu katika serikali mbili, ya Rais William Ruto na rais wa zamani mwenda zake Mwai Kibaki.
Every situation, every circumstance is unique. It has its own peculiarities. You would say that on both occasions, the time I had in office was perhaps not long enough to see the fruition of some of the measures you put in place. During my time in the Kibaki administration, for instance, I joined cabinet towards the tail end of the life of the coalition government. But I still had the opportunity to do some phenomenal things. And what comes to mind and what I'm most proud of is that I was able to get the Sports Act enacted.
Mbunge huyu wa zamani wa Budalangi alishikilia wizara hii kuanzia mwaka wa 2022 hadi mwaka wa 2024 baada ya kufanya kazi kati ya miaka 2012 na 2013.
Journey of life has its moments. It can give you a moment to sit in a public office. It can give you a moment to sit in a private office. It can give you a moment to chill out in your private space. So it's all about taking everything in your stride and enjoying each of those moments along the journey of life. And I have mastered that. I also have the gift of goodbye.
Namwamba ni shabiki sugu wa timu ya Arsenal katika ligi kuu ya Uingereza na AFC Leopards kwenye ligi kuu nchini.
Murkomen is such a fantastic friend, a colleague and a comrade, many respects. We even went to the same college for our postgraduate studies. So we are actually college mates. We did our master's degrees in law at the same school. So we have a long history together. If you had asked me to choose a successor among my colleagues in cabinet, I wouldn't have gone beyond Murkomen. I certainly would have picked Murkomen because I know his passion for sports. He's a sports person himself. He has tried to break my record at Bunge FC. I was the top. I still hold the record of the highest number of goals scored for Bunge FC. Murkomen came close, but not quite.
Atakumbukwa kwa kufanya mazungumzo yaliyokatiza marufuku ya soka nchini pamoja na kusimamisha mipango ya Kenya kupata adhabu ya shirikisho la riadha duniani na shirikisho la uogeleaji duniani.
In a record 1 month, we were able to sort of take charge of that space. I met Mr. Gianni Infantino, the president of FIFA, and we were able to unlock the suspension on FIFA, bring back football. I engaged Lord Sebastian Coe, the president of the IFC, and even invited him to Kenya. He came to Kenya in January 2023. I arranged for him to meet President Ruto. We held very good meetings, and we struck a deal that saved Kenya from athletics being suspended or banned. And you know, athletics is really the bread and butter of Kenya's sporting heritage internationally. So if athletics had been banned, we wouldn't even have been at the Olympics this season, this Olympic season. We also engaged World Aquatics and got the suspension of Swimming Federation. And the swimming sport in this country had been in limbo for 7 years. We got that lifted and we were able to get our swimmers to Paris.
Namwamba alianzisha safari ngumu ya kusafisha mashirikisho nchini.
Sports is a space of shared responsibility. collective responsibility. And it is so important for the public to understand who bears what responsibility.
Okay.
Government is a policymaker. Government oversights, and government is a facilitator. But the actor, the frontline actor in sports, is the respective sporting federations. If you take the Olympics, we've just come back from the Olympics. The agency, front, center, back, sideways, that is responsible for the Olympics is the National Olympics Committee of Kenya.
Okay.
President Paul Targat, Secretary General Francis Mutuku, those are the people who manage the Olympic space.
Okay.
They set the timetable, they prepare the team, they do the logistics, make sure hotels are booked, flights are done, okay, athletes are prepared, and everybody is ready for competition.
Okay.
So whenever, and even the kit, make sure the kit is prepared, okay, the kit is delivered. Even when it comes to sponsorship, like you must have noticed that the Team Kenya kit is a Nike kit. It's because the National Olympics Committee has a deal with Nike. So if you say you've noticed shoes that are not of the right quality for Team Kenya, the National Olympics Committee must tell you under the Nike deal, because it's them who signed the deal. Government has no role.
Baadhi ya mashirikisho yaliyolaumiwa kwa uongozi mbaya ni NOC na KVF.
We wanted Team Kenya to have a ceremonial kit that reflected the spirit of Kenya. So we asked NOC to run a national competition. As government, we committed some resources. We gave them resources. We gave NOC some resources to run a national competition for fashion designers to dress Team Kenya. They ran a competition. They picked what they believed to be the best designs. And the team they put together to run that process for them is a team which I believe to be competent. It was led by people like Connie Alwatch, okay? People who really, as far as the fashion design space is concerned, they have made a name. They know their thing. So after these designs came out, they actually came to present them to us. The, what you call renders, the designs. So we looked at the designs, we had some reservations here, we made our input, they went back, we told them after you completed the adjustments, then do the production. Now they took forever to do the production. On the other hand, they were insisting, please ask the president to flag us off. So when I asked the president gave them a date of July 5. I told them the president is ready to flag you off. The day the president was flagging them off, because I told them, that kit you have produced, it would be amazing for the president to wear it as the head of state and as the country's diplomat #1. Okay? So I told them, I want to see it before we take it to the president. So they delivered something to me. They actually delivered 2 pieces. They told me, hii ni ya rais na hii ni yako waziri. I took one look at that stuff. And I told them, nah. Mr. Francis Mutuku, the Secretary General of NOC, he should come here actually so that he can explain.
He approved it himself.
I mean, it is a NOC process.
Okay.
So I looked at that stuff and I said, no. The quality of the fabric, the production, the
outlook.
I told him no.
Yeah.
I told him no. This Haitoshi Mboga. In fact, I told him, Kenyans will roast you for this. I mean, little did I know that actually the roasting will be Ababu's. So he said, you know, Waziri, this thing has been done in a hurry. I told him, hurry or no hurry, we must get it right. Okay. And by the way, they can sit on this couch and corroborate what I'm telling you. I told them this cannot go public. Surprise them. And I even told them, don't you guys have the Nike kit? For the flagging off by the president, ask your team to wear the Nike kit. Hizi zingine, rudisheni kwa fundi. So I told them, please return to sender.
Yeah.
Shock of shocks. Tuko State House, tuko Ikulu. Si mimi sasa ile the athletes are walking in. And I could see, I say, oh, it's good. The athletes walked in the Nike kit. Okay, that honeycomb, the honeycomb kit.
So far, everything is
Everything
okay.
is good. I say, oh, these guys have listened to me. Hizo vitu zimerudi kwa fundi. Shock of shocks. In the middle of the event, I see athletes walk to the front. You know, I held my hand. You know, I was sitting next to the Kirinyaga governor, who is also the chair of the Council of Governors, Anu Waiguru.
Yeah.
And told me, Waziri, what is this? And he said, Mayo, what is this goodness? These guys actually went ahead and released those things. And now, a beautiful ceremony that was supposed to be like the highlight of Team Kenya flag off was then reduced to a conversation about these half-baked products which we had rejected.
Okay.
Long story short is that I was very upset.
What did the president say?
Of course, I explained to the president the situation. Obviously, he was not impressed. I invited them to dinner immediately after that ceremony at State House. I took the whole team to dinner at the Marriott. At my cost, by the way, it was not at the public's cost.
Okay. Mradi wa Talanta Hela ulisimamiwa na Namwamba na matunda yake yanaendelea kushuhudiwa.
The program I have explained with the football
Yes.
is a program run by the Kenya Academy of Sports.
Okay.
It has scouts who go around the country to identify talents. It has coaches who coach the identified talents.
Okay.
It even has a digital platform called Talanta Online, where if you are in Lodwar or in Lokitown and you want your talent to be seen and you cannot physically travel to Nairobi for a trial, you can take a 1 minute, 3 minute clip of yourself, post it onto Talanta Online, and someone seated at the Kenya Academy of Sports can be able to do a virtual audition for you.
Okay.
So it is an ecosystem. It's a
Okay.
whole ecosystem of coaches, of scouts, of trainers, of centers, of digital platforms. It's a whole ecosystem.
Pia chini ya uongozi wake, wachezaji na wanariadha walipokea zawadi kemkem kwa ushindi wao.
Talanta Hela is not just about identifying talents and nurturing them. It is about turning those talents into money. You saw the other day, we introduced changes. Number one, if you break a world record. When Faith broke her first world record, Faith Kipyegon, last year, she arrived here, 5 million shillings, 3-bedroom house, never seen before. We raised the scale of rewards to our world beaters because we have treated them poorly before. So for the first time ever, you can go at a world record, aware that I break this world record, 5 million is in the bank, and a 3-bedroom house is ready for me. We did that with Faith Kipyegon, okay? We also revised, in fact, the entire reward scheme. I completely turned it upside down. Previously, you won an Olympics medal, and you got home and you were given 750,000 Kenya shillings. I tripled that, actually. We raised that also to 5 million, okay? We raised the reward for silver medal. We raised the reward for bronze medal. We revised the rewards for participation so that even when you're in Kenya, you are training to go for the competition and you are out of the country and participating in the competition. Previously, you'll be paid like, I think it was $75. We raised that to $300 per day while you are in competition. That is an allowance per day to cover your training period.
Ujenzi na ukarabati wa viwanja nchini unaendelea baada ya Kenya kuchaguliwa kuandaa mashindano ya CHAN na dimba la AFCON mwaka 2027.
We put in place an infrastructure master plan which is really revolutionary, that even categorized what should be the standard of an international stadium, what should be the standard of a regional or county level stadium, and what should be the standard of what you are calling community grounds that people can use at that local level. And to demonstrate what an international stadium is.
Okay.
I spent time myself with a technical team to design the Talanta Sports City. It is a football-only stadium, the only one of its kind in this region. And in this region, I mean the Eastern Central Africa region. It is a 60,000 capacity seater, green stadium, all the modern, all the high-tech, all the tech-savvy capabilities are built in that stadium. I can't wait to see that stadium completed because it's going to take Kenya's sporting infrastructure to another level and set the standard.
Hakuna lisilokosa doa. Wadadisi wanasema kuwa Namwamba aliendesha wizara barabara. Taoni kwa Landa, TV 47 Michezo.